What's going on, y'all? Okay, I'm gonna try to get through this as best as I can. I'm at work, I'm on my lunch break, but I literally just got through watching episode 2 of Ladies Who's List from Atlanta. Bitch, let me just tell you this. This is a good show, okay? Like, I'm invested, but when I tell you, and bitch, it is cold in here. I got my jacket this time. Oh Lord. Um when I tell you that these girls are so petty, okay, so freaking petty. I said, first of all, y'all too old to be doing this. And one particular part, when we get to it, because listen, at one point, I got really, really annoyed. I got annoyed at the end at one particular part, and we'll get there. Kiara, you really showed your age, okay? Since you want to talk about Robin and how, she's older than you and all that stuff, bitch, at the end, you really showed your damn age, okay? But we gonna get through it, okay? The episode opens up with Kiara. She's showing a condo to B. Simone. I said, let me shut up, okay? Because the last time I heard about B. Simone was trying to sell y'all some stuff about how to manifest, okay? Put a course up how to manifest. And I'm sitting here like, when you can look at all of that shit on TikTok and find that shit on YouTube videos for free 99, and I'm supposed to pay for a course to manifest. Oh my goodness. And speaking of that, let me just take this pause. I have got to find the YouTube channel, but I literally stumbled on, I don't know how, but I stumbled onto this YouTube channel where they just basically be talking about all these influencers who have scammed, okay? And baby, when I tell you it is sterile, I'm looking at people that I ain't never heard of, and I'm listening to it, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is crazy, okay? And it's a couple of people that's on this YouTube channel that, does some things, and I was just like, you got to be careful. And the only reason why I brought that up is because, B. Simone and this manifest stuff, and y'all remember the plagiarism stuff or whatever, but that's neither here nor there, okay? So her and Kyra, they used to be cool, or I should say, ooh, there we go, they've been cool since 2015. Kyra, she was going to get her hair done at one point by B. Simone. This was when it was Humble's beginning, okay? And this is why I like this show, the way that they're starting off the show, because it's not like, oh, I automatically got all this money and all this stuff and I'm such a success. Everybody is telling their humble beginning stories, okay? Kiara, she said, bitch, she used to work at a mattress firm. I said, bitch, mattress firm, girl, I need a good mattress, okay? Do you got the hookup? Do you still got the hookup? Because Ashley need a good mattress right about now, and I need a good frame, okay? Because, I'm in the process of moving or whatever. Maybe one of you bitches can help me. Ooh, let me stop calling y'all that. I don't want to say that because y'all classy, okay? Y'all a little bit classy. Now, Kiara, you probably a little hood, okay? Because that's what you give me, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you can carry yourself in a classy way when you need to. But anyway, I was with B. Simone, though, when she showed her that damn closet in that bathroom. She said, bitch, now what am I supposed to do with this, okay? No, okay, because I need a big closet. That's what I need, So that was cool seeing that. Meanwhile, we get into Kiana, okay? Kiana talks about her humble upbringing, and for some reason, I'm drawn to Kiana, okay? Because Kiana gives me she gives me just the right amount of a little bit of bitchiness, but humble at the same time. But I'm not gonna fold when I know how I feel. I'm not gonna have somebody sway how I feel. I'm gonna stand on it, okay? And it can be off-putting to some people, but for some reason, like, I'm drawn to it, all right? I don't know, maybe it's the vibe, okay? I just don't know. But, she was just talking about how she came from, like she said last week, she was in the projects, and there was times where, they went without power and lights for 30 days. And, you have people complaining at school about what they're eating and because they didn't want this, but they wanted this or whatever. But yet she had to take whatever she can take because that's all that they had, and the success story and the reason why she got into real estate and how it's able to let her control what she's doing and how she want to put her life, carry her life, and how her sister works for her. Her mother doesn't work. She take care of her. I think she got some other family members that, on staff with her, whatever. And just the responsibility that now being this success that she is like, I got to take care of so many people, but I have to put myself first. I need to learn to put myself first. And then we get introduced to her husband, Anthony. They've known each other for 13 years. They've been married for 8 years. And, they get into this whole conversation about what happened with Robin. Now, Anthony is cool with Robin, okay? And so this is why Kiana also feels the way that she feel about Robin, because you're cool with her. You're cool with my husband, y'all friends. Why is it that when I needed you and you seen that I was going through what I was going through, that you would try to upcharge me something to hold a filing, whatever the thing was, she had 26 things or whatever to file or whatever for her brokerage company or whatever. And she was going through some stuff because it was a pandemic or whatever. And everybody's going through some hardships. And instead of just, being like, okay, girl, I got your back. And, she want to charge her $500 per filing. And it was 26. She said that's $13,000. So why would you need to do that? And, her husband was like, maybe it was just business, okay? Maybe it was a business thing. Of course, she wanted the money, so of course it's just a business thing. And Kiana took it real personal. Now, on the one hand, I get where the husband is coming from, but I was like, nigga, have your wife back, okay? Have your wife back. And just be like, yeah, babe, I see where you coming from. But at the same time, he was giving me the feeling like he just said that so he could stay out of it, okay? And I truly understand that, because these men don't want to. Girl, sometimes we just be so petty. But I understand, like, if you know that we're going through some stuff and you can help me out and offer some assistance. Why? I guess with Kiana, it kind of felt like she was trying to take advantage of her while she was at her lowest. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I feel some type of way too. But see, bitch, this is the difference between me and these reality TV girls. If I feel some type of way about something, I'm going to confront that shit head on. I'm not going to hold a grudge and keep on holding on to it. And every time I see this bitch, I got my nose turned up at her. No, I'm going to handle that. Let it go, because I can't have that on my spirit and on my heart every time I see somebody. I can't let nobody affect me that way. Okay? Meanwhile, we get into the whole situation with Kiara. Kiara, she had a little humble upbringing too. She grew up in a trailer. Even though it had a lot of land, she just grew up in this little trailer or whatever. Then she got with her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, I should say. And they brought their new home, okay? And she said they didn't even have the home for a full month. She was in Miami, he was in New York, and she get a phone call, text messages from her neighbor saying, I hope you're not in the house. Baby girl, she found out that the house burned down while they were out of town. First of all, what the fuck was y'all out of town for? And both y'all out of town in different places. Girl, look at my shirt. I got me a Lakers shirt. Listen, I'm becoming a sports girl. I don't know shit about it, but I'm becoming a sports girl. Now, it's just comfortable, okay? It's just comfortable and it looks nice on me. But I just felt so bad. I felt bad looking at the house. Like, once we found out that she only had it for a month, I said, Jesus, can you imagine? And it was a nice ass house, too. That looked like it could have been a family home. And then, she had to, and it looked like it's still recent because they was in there trying to look at what they can salvage. And so the relationship didn't survive. Some of her memories and stuff didn't survive. And I just, my heart goes out to anybody who, lost anything in a fire. Those are some memories and pictures and documents and stuff that you just can't get back. And I just feel so bad for her on that front. Moving on from that, we get, what's her name? Y'all, I still gotta learn the girl's name, okay? We get Tiffany. Tiffany is out there. Baby, Tiffany, she the only level-headed one. Like, she's very much neutral. Tiffany and Tiana, okay, they're very much neutral with all the girls. And Tiffany, she has kids. She has a husband, Jeff. I think they've been married for 13 years. And everybody has some type of issues, okay? Tiffany was just talking about how she had to overcome anxiety, depression, and things like that. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot, okay? And I was just like, we want to be successful so bad because we want to get out of the environment and the place that we were when we grew up, okay? When we did not have anything, and then we want to work so hard that we work ourselves to sickness sometimes because we don't want to go back to that place where we did not have. And that's what we see with a lot of people, especially when black people or other minorities get to a level of success. We work ourselves to the ground, okay? Because of that fear that's in the back of our mind that we don't want to lose what we have, okay? We don't want to go back to what we had. But then we have to realize that we have to take time out for ourselves, because if we're not here, what would it have been all for, her trying to teach her son to drive, that baby, that was my mama with my little sister, okay? I said, girl, I can't do it. I cannot teach nobody how to drive or anything, but it was cute. I like seeing family scenes like that. But Tiffany and Tiana went on this little double date with their husbands, and they were just celebrating and having a good time because, Tiffany was celebrating 13 years of anniversary of marital bliss. And, they started talking about the whole meetup, what happened with Robin, okay? Tiffany, she don't necessarily know her, but I don't think that she had an issue with her. Tiana didn't have an issue with her either. But the issue is, I think with Tiffany, it's more so with Crystal. Like, why is it that Robin is asking me to come on with this whole brokerage thing, but yet you're friends with Crystal, who is also a closing agent too, just like Tiffany is? Okay, so that's where the issue lies. Baby, when they try to... The husbands are me, okay? I don't give a damn. I don't want to hear all this shit. They was like, baby, let me tell you what happened. Listen, I really don't want to hear it, but go on here and say what you got to say. That's literally how they were, okay? But, it's going to be a mess. It's too much egos, and too many egos that's going to be trying to put together, and not realizing that most of these women, or at least some of these women, have not even met each other yet or interacted like that with each other. At least Kiara and Robin. Baby, Tiana went to go get this award, this real estate award. Okay, she won that, breaking barriers or whatever over white people, over white men, I should say. But then we get to this issue that Kiara had. Kiara has an issue with Robin and Crystal, but mostly Robin, because of the fact that Robin, she never talked to her like in person, but they were following each other on Instagram. But then all of a sudden, Robin unfollowed her, and so did Crystal at the same time. And we know Crystal and Robin are like this. And I'm sitting here like, please tell me this is not what I think this is about to be. I said, Kiara, how old are you? I have to look up and see how old this girl is, because I just know this is not what your issue is with this girl, okay? Because if it is, you have got to grow the fuck up, all right? Moving on from that, we do get a little background on another glimpse of Robin. She was trying to sell this condo, apartment to this guy at this one building that she said is like 160 units, and she done sold like over 50 or whatever in there, so this is like a starter place where people start, they get to save up, and then they move on to have families and stuff like that, to move, things like that. Cool. So we get her little history. We already know she was a teen mom. She relocated to another city or state where nobody knew her, where she could start over. Okay, cool. So let's fast forward to the end, because this is where shit really gets good. I'm sitting here like, the girls have an issue with Robin, okay? The girls have an issue with Robin, and I'm just like, so we wait until now to get on screen to tell us that we have this issue. I mean, we need some drama, so let's get the drama going, okay? And so Robin gets to the place. Kiana's been said, listen, I don't give a damn if it's a good idea that Robin got. I'm still gonna say no because I don't fuck with the bitch. I said, oh, okay, cool. At least you're standing your ground. When they get there, Robin presents the idea. She wants everybody to work together instead of having to work for other people. Tiffany did say, okay, Tiffany's issue with Robin also is, she said when she was having her baby, her third child, not Robin, but Crystal hit her up in an email and said, congratulations about your baby, but how about you let me have your listings and your clients or whatever for right now so that you can focus on being a mother, your motherhood or whatever while you're recovering. I said, oh, Crystal, you really did it like that? That's kind of messed up. That would rub me raw too, okay? Like Tiffany said, I've already worked for other people. I'm not trying to go back to being an underling and working for other people. I want to work for myself. So therefore, I'm not going to do that. So that's her issue with Crystal. But then when Robin presents her idea, Kiana tells her, she has this issue because of the way that she came at her about the listings and charging her $500 for each one. And she was like, that's kind of fucked up. Robin's whole thing is, well, my bad, okay? I was going through some things. We could talk about it later, but if you want to talk about it now, my bad. It is what it is. I was going through some mental health issues. I just wasn't who I was supposed to be. I didn't want to wake up and all this stuff. Baby, Kiana was not buying it, okay? Kiana was like, listen, that's cute and all, but what I feel like you're doing is deflecting, and we don't need to be deflecting at this point, okay? And I understand where she's coming from, but I also didn't like the way that Kiana kind of shut down that mental health issue, because I'm looking at Robin, and just by the way that she reacts to things, you could tell all of the ladies probably had some issues with mental health. And I know Kiana probably didn't want to come off like that, but baby, that's how you came off, like you was just dismissing it as if it wasn't important. And that's an important thing, okay? And then when Robin was trying to talk and Crystal was trying to talk, she was like, I'm not talking to you. I said, damn, Robin, now how the fuck y'all friends? Because y'all don't act like real friends, okay? Because y'all ain't finna be coming at each other's throat like this, And then Kiara gets her issue in about her unfollowing her on Instagram. Kiara, I'm not even finna go through all of this shit. Grow the fuck up, okay? Grow the fuck up. You are too damn old to be getting to an issue and getting mad that somebody that you have not really talked to and don't even personally know unfollows you. Get to know that person now that you in each other's face, okay? Before, if that's the problem that you don't want to work with her, say I need to get to know you first. But you making it a frivolous, superficial ass issue about not following and unfollowing on Instagram, bitch, I wish I would. Okay, the only bitch I get pissed off at that unfollow me if she would have followed somebody is goddamn Beyonce. But other than that, fuck that shit, okay? Girl, calm down. Meanwhile, Crystal trying to calm Robin down because they all coming for her, and I ain't like the way that they did that, and I knew I said that Robin may give us some issues or whatever, but like I said in the first review, I feel like Robin is misunderstood, okay? She might give me a time, but I also feel like she misunderstood. And the way that they came at her and the way that Crystal kept on saying, oh, you're triggered. Quit saying that. Quit saying that. That is your friend. And it felt like you instigating the shit. Okay? Because she want to step in and say this and say that. No, Crystal is a big ass instigator. And I just don't see how Robin and Crystal are going to be friends. Okay? I don't see how they lasted this long. But anyway, that was Ladies Who List episode 2. You guys tell me how y'all felt about it. I know I felt like I kind of ran through it, but I got to go downstairs on the desk. But it was a good episode. Y'all tell me how y'all feeling. I'll see y'all later.